according to a bunch of gods, I better post this, I better post this, I better post this. According to a bunch of gods, I really need to post this, I really need to post this. I don't know. But a bunch of gods were possessing me and talking about avoiding my queen, my queen, my queen. And a bunch of gods were possessing me and talking about avoiding my queen, my queen, my queen because the United States and Dubai are so fucked and dead. Apparently people around the world participated in something unthinkably sickening and criminal with the United States and Dubai. And they have all woke up today without money, without options, without medication that works. Everyone around the world has woken up in a huge nightmare. And they all know it's because of what they've done against me with the United States and Dubai. So the gods are not going to answer prayer except selectively today, because they know everybody guilty is going to try to bombard prayer when the only thing you can tell them is you're criminals and you get what you deserve. Like, there's nothing more to say. But a god said, we better post this because now they're going to try to bother husbands, harass countries that are surviving, harass countries that are doing good and might have, a good future. It's time to figure this out. So I thought, okay, I'm going to post this on a Facebook video thing. Everyone around the world is trying medication and finding out it didn't work, and they all know they did something gross or disgusting against me in the United States. A bunch of people are waking up without any money in their bank accounts, and 5 billion tons of weird creditors or weird people that seem possessed, that pretty much want to harass and destroy their day over money and stuff. 5 billion tons of people around the world have realized that they carry in their soul the spirit of every dead, horrifying nightmare, punishment, or problem. Kind of like having a magnet that brings all bad karma to your soul. 5 billion tons of people around the world are realizing that their soul seems to bring in everything gross and sickening and unthinkable and punished on overload by gods for what they've done. So, and there's more. There's a lot more that's going on out there. So I would say it's pretty safe to say that whether Dubai is going to get you, whether the United States is going to get you, or whether the gods are going to get you, man, all hell has officially broke loose every which way. Like I said, like I always say, I'd hold on to my queen, my queen, my queen religiously twice a day, and just make sure you're right with God and it doesn't pertain to you guys. All hell's breaking loose. I don't know what I would tell these countries. See, all these gods are like, you need to put this on a video. These countries and husbands need to understand. But my husbands are going through so much. What it means to me is go get my armies. I'm going to have to really weather the storm with these countries and these husbands probably today and tomorrow, because the whole world knows they're dead and fucked, because they're sick and gross and disgusting with the United States of Dubai and need to die. And they don't want to have a party happily about it. But that's not the problem of a sweet, good boy husband or a proper, good country that deserves to live and live on and didn't do this to me. They did. But those goddamn criminal, disgusting things are going to sit and try to make everybody else's problems nothing and make their problems everything when they're just gross, guilty criminals that need to pay for the bond. Here we go.